Relax. Hi, my name is Teresa Sardisco. I'm 41 and I own a restaurant here in San Pedro. And this is Willie. He was taken from rescue through LA Animal Shelter here in San Pedro, the harbor area, through SoCal Bulldog Rescue, and he's 2 years old. And this is his story. Willie's life started in Colombia, South America, with a breeder there. He was transported illegally through the border to the United States. He was then taken to a pit bull baiting ring in Wilmington, California. LAPD Animal Cruelty Task Force invaded the pit bull baiting ring and confiscated him. He then became property of the city, and he was 4 months old when he was confiscated. He had numerous acid burns, beatings, chunks missing out of his face. The only reason why he was not euthanized is because one of the employees there was going to keep him. After 2 months of care in the facility, his medical bills were piling up, so LA City Animal Services called our rescue, SoCal Bulldog Rescue, and that's how I acquired Willie. When I received Willie, he was 6 months old. He was still in poor condition and was a great dog. Willie has become very possessive with me in the last 7-8 months. I cannot take Willie to any more of our events because if any dog comes within 2 to 3 feet of me, he acts like a rabid dog, screaming, barking, everything. To the point where 4 months ago I had a foster here who had already been here 2 months and gotten too close to me, and they got into a fight. I ended up in emergency with numerous dog bite from breaking up the fight. So one of my main issues is Willie on a leash as far as me walking him. Anybody else could take him and he's fine, but I didn't want to show that on this video because it makes me very nervous, but that's one of the main issues. You'll see some of his behavioral problems on the rest of the tape. Mama, come kiss me. Come here. Come kiss Mama. Come here, Willie. I don't want you to do. Come here, Wilford. Come see Mom. Oh yeah, there you go. That would make him growl. Where he does what he wants. My bras I have to put apart because he tears my parts to shreds. My bras, he just shreds them. Everything else he's fine. When I leave home, he tears my house up, tears the walls up. He's gotten a little bit better in that sense, but he has other issues. He chases people in my front yard like a rabid dog. He makes people walk across the street or in the street. At night, when we go to bed, I go to lift him. It's a fight for whose space. He always wants to sleep in my spot. I go to move him. He growls. He's never bitten or went to bite me, but he does go after his little pal, Rue, who is here. And once he's on the bed, he's fine. But if he's sleeping and somebody touches him, if he doesn't know, if he thinks it's another animal, he goes to attack them. He talks too much. Go move him. He's a grouch when he's sleeping. This is where I have to keep my braziers instead of in here. I'm going to show you what happens to a bra when Willie gets a hold of it. It's shower time and the fight is on. He fights so much that at the doctor's office they had to muzzle him and he sprung his ankle. So let's see how he does today. Okay. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Look at it. Stop it. Now, Lucas, who's been really helpful with Willie, is going to have to help me. He figured out a system to get Willie in the shower.
Ready? Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, Willie. Come on.
We have to blindfold him and kidnap him so he doesn't have a fit. Once he's in the shower, he loves it. But it's just been the last 7-8 months that his whole attitude has changed. He's very possessive with me. But I love him to death. We have a routine. We kiss every morning. He just wants to be with me 24/7 by himself. And with other people, he's great. He's just aggressive towards other dogs. I wouldn't trade him for the world. Oh.